Hello everybody, it's me Potty Boy, and it's that time of the month again whereby basically I do a video on any recent retro gaming pickups that I've made. Yes, in particular, how am I doing with the £25 retro gaming budget challenge? Well, I can tell you already, I'm actually doing pretty good. So anyway, right, for those who don't know, is basically, especially if you're new to my channel and things, basically every month I try to basically go out and buy games from me old retro consoles, should I say, all the ones that I currently own. But I recently put myself on a budget. I set myself a £25 retro gaming budget challenge, whereby basically I start with £25, and at the end of the month I can start with another £25 to spend on retro games, or I can add on what I've had left over to make a bigger budget, so I say. So basically it's just a way of me basically trying to save money, because I was buying a lot of games recently, and I needed to do something about it, shall I say. So I started the £25 retro gaming challenge. Now I did do a video on it. You can click this little annotation here to basically go and watch it and basically see what it's all about. But obviously, for those who know I've been taking part in the challenge and things, and you're probably eager to know how well I did in my first month. My answer is actually pretty damn good. In terms of the number of games I bought one game. Yep, just one single game this month, and I sold some stuff as well, because obviously with the retro game budget challenge, you can sell your games, consoles, and accessories to add to your budget. So anyway, I shall go on to the one game that I did get. It is for the Sega Mega Drive, and it is Shining Force 2. I paid £19 for this, which is an absolute bargain, considering that this is usually about £70–80 game. Usually sometimes goes for a lot more. Obviously condition wise it's in pretty bad shape actually. You can probably just about see where it's all a bit waterlogged and things. It's an experimental game as well. But if I turn around the back, you can see where it's all peeling off at the back here. So it's all tatty down there. It's like a dog has raped it or something. But yeah, it's in really bad shape. But at £19 for this game, you really couldn't go wrong. And so I took the chance and I bid on it and I won it. And of course, I did get it. And lo and behold, the game does work. The battery's in really good working order as well, and I've been sitting and playing this, and I've actually been really enjoying it. It's actually a really good RPG. I've been wanting to get into the Shining Force games. So yeah, this is the first. This is the no, it's not the first one I played. This is actually the second one I played. I've actually played Shining Force CD for a bit. I don't actually own a proper copy of Shining Force CD, mind, because that's a game that costs like hundreds and hundreds of pounds because of how exceedingly rare it is. But I have actually played it on the real Mega CD through like burning an ISO on my image onto a disc. So that was the first Shining Force game I played. Still haven't finished it though. But this is the first cartridge one, Shining Force 2. And there's the cartridge. There's no manual, unfortunately. The cartridge itself is in not bad shape. Yeah, maybe the label's probably a little bit worn, but I've seen worse. I've seen worse games. So I thought for £19, this was a steal. So I had to go for it. So that's so just the one game cost me 19 quid. So yeah, very happy with that. Shining Force 2 on the Mega Drive. That was the only game I bought. So that was it. I did sell some stuff. You may remember a couple of months back that I managed to get hold of a modded Sega Mega Drive. Well, I finally managed to sell my old Sega Mega Drive, my old unmodded PAL one, which I had for so many years. It brought me so much joy and things, but it was just sitting down there by the wardrobe. basically just sitting there gathering dust, and I thought, I really must think about selling it. So I put it. So luckily, eBay sent me a coupon. I don't know if obviously whether you guys got this as well, but eBay basically sent me an email saying they're starting a special deal, whereby if you sell something by a certain, if you sell at least one item by a certain time, you get a £10 voucher. And I thought, can't say no to that. And I had at least one thing to sell. So I put the Mega Drive up on eBay with a 6-button joypad, a component, composite AV lead, and a couple of games. One was a loose cartridge of FIFA 97, which I had just lying about. I've got a box complete copy of that now, so that was just the spare cartridge that I had. I also got rid of FIFA Pitch Soccer, Premier Manager, and Super Skid Marks. Those are all boxed complete. Also my copy of Mickey Mania as well, which was boxed complete and fantastic condition as well. And Golden Axe on the Mega, and Golden Axe as well, which was basically the box and the cartridge. The reason I got rid of all those games was, well, I thought Super Skid Marks was crap on the Mega Drive. Great game on the Amiga, but the Mega Drive version was dire. FIFA Pitch Soccer was alright. It's an average football game really, nothing special, so I got a shot at that one. Premier Manager, no football management sim, not really into those kind of games, so that went. Golden Axe and Mickey Mania, both great games, but I had to put a great game in there somewhere to basically encourage people to buy it. So I put those two in. The reason being is because they had versions released on the Mega CD. I have the one for Golden Axe, obviously, which is on the Sega Classics arcade collection on the Mega CD. I know that one's only one player, but to me that doesn't matter because I'm never going to play it 2-player anyway. I don't know anyone who lives locally nearby who's going to play 2-player Golden Axe, so for me it's no big deal. And Mickey Mania, it's a fantastic game, you know, no matter what system you play on. It's a really, really great Disney platformer. But once again, it had a Mega CD release, so obviously I'm going to play the Mega CD one and not the cartridge one. So yeah, because obviously I have a genuine rule with Mega Drive games. If it's on the Mega CD, you might as well play that version. So to me, Mickey Mania it was in great condition and stuff, but it was just sitting on my shelf, not being played, because I was playing the Mega CD version. So I sold that and I made a profit of £22.02. It sold for around about 35, but obviously you've got to take postage off as well. So I made a profit of £22.02. I also got rid of 2 NES games as well. I put those up on eBay as well. The 2 NES games being WrestleMania. The 2 NES games being WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge, and the other cartridge being my copy of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. The reason why I got shot at those was because WrestleMania Steel Cage, I'm not into wrestling, unfortunately. It never really sort of appealed to me, never got into it. And I have tried to sit down and play this, and I'm like, it's not really for me. And the Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt cartridge, you're probably thinking I'm absolutely mad for getting rid of that. But the problem is that I already had Super Mario Brothers as a standalone cartridge, and I can't play Duck Hunt because I don't have the NES Zapper and I don't have a CRT television. So unfortunately, it's a no-go. I can't play it. So that cartridge was. Well, it was useless. It was just sitting on the shelf, not being played. So I got shot at that one as well. Obviously I got those 2 games as a bundle of free because some of you may remember a couple months back I ordered a package from the Retro Store, which is a store based in Glasgow in Scotland. And basically they have an online website, and it's a shop that deals with anything retro, not just games, but they also sell things like old record players, old vinyls, and old cameras and things. Anything nostalgic, they'll sell it. So, and they recently got into retro games. So, and in fact they do a similar service to what my Retro Game Box used to do, which is you basically pay money monthly for a package of 3 games. I went for a one-off, and I got those 2 games and a copy of Codemasters Quattro Sports compilation thing. It's like an unlicensed cartridge. I kept that one because, surprisingly, despite the fact I'm not massive into sports games, those were actually pretty good fun. So I kept that one. So that was very good. So yeah, so I had paid about £7 for that package because I had a special coupon to use, and I sold those two NES games for a profit of £5.15. They actually went for about, I think it's about £8.50, but I had to obviously once again take off postage and packing, so I made a profit of £5.15 on those, which basically means I only paid £1.85 for that copy of Quattro Sports. So, which for me is a bargain. So, yeah, so I sold those, and after obviously working out my budget and things, this meant that this month's budget left me with. I finished the month with a budget of £33.17 remaining. So I actually ended up with more than what I started with. So which was great, really good. Really good. And as for what I'm going to do, because likewise you can either choose to start with a fresh £25 budget, or you can add £25 onto what you had left over. For me, I'm going to add it on because there's a couple of expensive titles, more expensive games that I want to get my hands on. So my budget for this month is £58.17. So that is my budget for this month, and well, to see how I go, to see how I deal with it. I've actually got one PS1 game ending tonight. So, but obviously, I'm not going to tell you what game it is. You have to find out till next month, and that's if I've actually won it as well. So, but yeah, anyway, so apart from obviously getting stuff that I've had to use my budget money on and things. I did also get some. I also did get one set of these. Now, obviously, I don't take. I don't have to take accessories out of my budget, shall I say. The budget's only there for retro games. So for accessories, I can spend as much as I want on accessories. But I got these. It's a pack of retro game box protectors. Primarily for the SNES, N64 and Jaguar. Basically, what it is a bit of what these are. Is basically you get I ordered a pack of 10 of these, and what it is basically 10 of these little plastic sheety things. Basically you put you open up like this sort of thing, and basically you put your SNES game, your SNES box, or your N64 box, or your Jaguar box in there, and basically what it does is just basically protects the boxes, because obviously those systems, all the games came in cardboard boxes, so obviously over time they wear and they get crushed and things. This helps them to reduce the amount of wear and tear on them, and it keeps their shape as well. This is what it looks like with one of them on. This is what a SNES game looks like when you put a bit of plastic around it. There it is. This is of course Street Racer, one of the games I got last month. But yeah, it is in a lovely little box, in a lovely little protective box. Looks very nice actually. So I'm glad I got these. Paid £11.50 for these. These were the cheapest ones available. So I've got those. And well, that's it for this month. Hope you all enjoyed this video. In the meantime, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Follow me on Twitter as well. I'll put my Twitter page, link to my Twitter page down there as well. And well, I shall be back in soon with another video. I have of course got another video coming up very, very shortly. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's going to be a right laugh. It's actually of a game that's coming out very, very soon. Very soon. This is basically a little exclusive thing that the developers did for backers of the game. And it was something I was going to upload the other day, but unfortunately I had technical issues with my PC, and of course life in general just got in the way. Obviously I've had to work this weekend. I've had family round in the evening, so I've just basically I've only been able to upload it. So anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. I shall see you all soon in another video, and in the meantime, goodbye for now.